Good afternoon, YouTube. Welcome back to Fat Cat Collections. I got another watch for you guys today. Watch after watch. This addiction never ends. It's a sickness. I'm sick. So, all right, folks. So we got another Nubeo. You guys know I've been reviewing Nubeo now for what, like almost a year. It's this kind of brand that I just really hope. As time goes on, they keep coming out with new models, right? I think what's going to make people really, be permanently drawn to this brand. They already got the quality. That's not, we don't need to, that part of it isn't a concern anymore, right? Some folks, when they try a new brand, they're like, oh gosh, I hope it's good. I hope it's nice as other brand that I'm collecting, right? With Nubeo, that's not a problem anymore. With anybody who's purchased Nubeo knows what kind of bang you get with these watches, right? They're incredible. But what I've noticed lately is I'm running out of Nubeo watches to request, right? Luckily, we have some color options. You guys are going to be seeing more of those. And I have an example of that today. So this is arguably one of the coolest ones that they make. If you are a guy who likes, or a girl, big, chunky, bold watches, you're going to love this particular model. So first we got the box. We're going to show you that today. You guys know I never really get too involved to show off the box, but Nubeo has a pretty nice presentation. I like the graphics. A lot of other companies, they just basically have their branding, and they're not like, I don't know, there's something fun about the packaging on Nubeo. They're bright, they're colorful. You can probably see I have a bunch on my desk there. So this is the one for the watch we're talking about today, called the Manta. So I'm not going to spend too much time. We open it up. It's a cardboard box, Nubeo branding. Open it up. Nothing really over the top. Got the watch name. We have the just basic, inexpensive cardboard tag just showing that it is a limited edition. This is number 41 of only 80. In my opinion, this is what real limited edition means. When companies do, and Nubeo does it too, lots of brands do it. When companies do limited edition and they're making like, 1,000, 500, to me, that's not really limited anymore. So this is definitely limited edition. And I believe that might only be this color combination, right? So this one, you guys are going to love this. Invicta owners, Invicta fans, if you like the blue label edition, you're going to love this. So this is Nubeo's, what I consider blue label, right? They only make one. They don't make a lot of blue watches, but this one I had to have. And I think that they definitely got some inspiration there by, I could be wrong, by Invicta. The blue label by Invicta basically is blue and gold, and it's a very similar, what I call furnace blue color. This is a big, chunky, bold watch, but not too over the top. This is the kind of watch that a guy who's looking to kind of test the waters with larger timepieces could get into, right? It's not going to be like a Sea Hunter. It's not gigantic. It's a little bigger, but it's big, it's bold, it feels great on the wrist. So let's check it out. During this video, I'm going to be throwing up some pictures here. And you guys, again, as always, the link is in the description. Check out the website. If you don't like the blue, there's other colors. We'll talk about that in a second here. So what I like about this is just it's a thick, chunky watch. And one thing I've noticed lately with my taste, I wear smaller watches, absolutely. You guys know that. I don't discriminate. I love all watches. But there's something kind of cool in my mind to a watch that's not as big, like in your big 50, 55 millimeter watches, but like a more standard size, but still having that thickness. It kind of reminds me of a watch one of my old buddies back in the day bought. I would never spend the money, but he bought a Baume & Mercier called the Bomb, and I think he paid like $3 grand for it, and I was like, dude, you're nuts, right? But here I am now with like 200 watches, but it kind of reminds me of that. It just has a thick, chunky wrist presence. The blue and gold, not for everybody, but if you are a blue label fan, this is awesome. I like that you have that kind of extended case back. It just has a nice, thick presence to it. You have that like sky blue, as I call it, mother of pearl face. Clean, simple, not overdone with like chronograph or anything like that, or any kind of skeletonization. Just it really shows off that mother of pearl, and that's something I really like about this particular model, the Manta. All right, so what do you get with this? So I know I've said it before. I hope that they change their website and really start making the information available for people as far as the movement. From what I can tell by this here, and I'm just trying to look through the exhibition window here, which I actually still have I think I still have the sticker on this thing here. Maybe not. I'm going to lean and say this might be a Miyota, but I'm just not sure. It just lists here that it has a Japanese automatic movement, 3 hands with date, 45 millimeter case diameter. Again, not over the top, definitely the perfect size for somebody who's used to wearing maybe the 40, 42s, is looking to maybe get a little bit more of an oversized piece. 45 is an awesome size, right? Now here's where this thing really shines, with a 19mm case thickness. I mean, that's a beast. That's a thick, chunky watch. We have that helium release valve right on the side there. That is automatic. You'll notice though, if you get this, that it does turn, and I was a little confused by that because a lot of the helium release valves I've seen are actually only have knurling on it and only have sort of like knobs if they're not automatic. This is, to the best of my knowledge, an automatic helium release valve, but they just added this kind of decorative, it almost makes it look like a secondary crown or a function pusher. It's not. It's just, you know, it's got the Nubeo logo on it, which is really simple and clean. You know, it's not meant to turn. So if you get this, again, don't think that there's something wrong with it. It's just the way it's designed. We have a unidirectional rotating bezel. Pip lines up nice and, I mean, perfectly. Nice bezel action on this. There is no back play. It's solid. Again, you guys know I'm not really a big stickler when it comes to a little bit of play. I mean, I'm not. That doesn't concern me. It may you, and that's okay. But for me, this is, you know, and I think for anybody, this is going to be absolutely perfect. Screw down crown, and of course we have some gold accents on the ends of the lugs with that sort of Nubeo branding, or I'm not sure, you know, it's a little bit different here. The Nubeo logo is actually an N, and this is more of like just like a three-pointed, I don't know if you can see that, like a three-pointed star almost. So not really sure on that, but I'm glad they didn't over-brand it. As far as branding, you have it on you have it on the clasp right here. You know, some folks are concerned with that. Nubeo on the clasp. Of course, you have it on the back of the exhibition window. Black rotor. You know, awesome. I'm pretty sure it's in Miyota. Again, don't quote me on that. I'm sorry. I wish they had the exact movement. I've been harping on it for a long time. I hope they eventually had the exact movements on their website. But, you know, it is what it is. It does have a sapphire crystal, which is a checkbox. I mentioned checkboxes in every video I do on a watch review. Solid stainless steel, 316L stainless steel, I believe, is what this is made of. And you get 30 ATMs of water resistance. Just a great looking watch. You have that kind of brush finish everywhere. A little bit of mirror polishing on the sort of the center links there, down each side of the center link. Milled clasp for you folks who are concerned with that. Dual push button deployant clasp with 3 micro adjustments, or really 2 micro adjustments. You have 3 positions, so if you have it on the last one, you have 2 different spaces to move it, and safety clasp. So just a cool looking watch, a chunk, a tank. It's badass. And it says here, give you guys a little spiel, all the performance, all the precision engineering punched into a mid-size version of the iconic Manta. So they probably came out with a Manta, which I didn't know this earlier, maybe years ago, that maybe was larger. They call this the mid-size of the Manta. Now I have several Mantas, so I'm not sure what they mean by that. When I look at their other Mantas, I have the Golden Bark, which is a great looking watch as well. I do have the black with that yellow mother pearl, arguably one of the coolest ones they make. They do have it in a iridescent. For you folks who love the abalone iridescent, I almost got my hands on that, but I just feel like I would wear the blue more because I do have 2 abalone or 2 iridescent watches in my collection. I don't really wear them all that much. They are very loud, even for me. Then they have an ultra bright limited edition, which I tried to get my hands on that with the Meteorite. That one is out of stock. Several of these are out of stock, and I encourage you, if you want to pick one of these up, I try to move on it quickly because every time I come back to their website, they're selling out. They do have this one I really wanted. This was the black with rose gold accents, and looks like meteorite, like a black meteorite in the dial. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So I hope they get a lot of these back. But you do have a couple different color choices that are in stock. And of the ones that are in stock, you have the Golden Bark, you have the iridescent, you have looks like stealth black, which is on a poly band or silicone. Not really my fan. You know, guys know I'm not huge into the silicone. Depends on the type of watch. They do have the Shiraz, which is red. Ooh, man, it's pretty nice too. Let me see if that says sold out here, because it's kind of confusing here. I'm not sure if that one's sold out or not. So anyway, I'm not going to read you all of them. But you have a couple different color options here. That violet gray is sick. You know, if you are a silver guy, stainless steel, they do have, I believe, one model here. So check it out. The Golden Bark is really nice, but the Golden Bark doesn't have the mother of pearl. So the mother of pearl on this is absolutely fantastic. Just, you know, just a smoky sky, really cool. Anyway, man, let's just throw it on the wrist. So right now, price on this here, and price is all over the place on these watches. So I encourage you, if you are interested, click the link, check it out. If it is something that you see the price and you're like, all right, well, I want to wait, you know, you can do that, but who knows what may happen down the road. But right now, this watch is going for $845. Nubeo does always have promotions. Let me see if they have anything. They have free shipping right now. Yeah, $845, and a couple of these, here's to just give you an example. The Shiraz, which is kind of a red face, black bezel, silver bracelet, that was going for $199. So if you watch these, you might catch them. It just depends. A lot of these are sold out, and I think that this one was definitely one of Nubeo's most popular models because it's not too over the top. It still has a great wrist presence. It's big, it's chunky, without being, you know, like 50, 55 millimeters. So just a great looking piece. Let me just get close up here so you can see. I mean, Invicta guys, if you are a Blue Label fan, this is like a no-brainer. And I'm really glad that Nubeo did this because the Blue Label has been very popular. And let's face it, you know, I mean, if it works for one company, why not do it, right? And I love this watch. This is like a real casual watch. I couldn't see myself wearing this with like, I don't know, like a dress shirt or a suit or something like that. I mean, you can wear whatever you want, and you know, who knows? Depends on, you know, if I was wearing a blue suit, absolutely. But, you know, this is definitely like a jeans and t-shirt kind of watch. You know, again, I see a lot of you guys on the Facebook group wearing all kinds of crazy stuff, and I love it. I love seeing people really express themselves. You know, again, always buy and wear what makes you ultimately happy. But this is a real great watch for your collection. And hey, if I can help you guys in any way make a decision, if you have any questions, drop me a comment, drop me an email. I'm always here to help out and assist. I respond to every email, every comment. You know, you guys are the ones that make the videos for, so I appreciate you guys watching. So if I can help in any way, let me know. If they don't have the answer on the website, drop me an email. I'll respond to my contact, see if I can get you that answer. Usually I can. So have a great day, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care.